James here, guys. Just putting up a training vlog because I realise I haven't done that for a while. Just finished up training tonight. Did some deadlifts. I actually, before this, did some speed work, and now just moved on to some triples off one mat, which is working at that height. It's a weak spot for me. I'm either going to get pegged there or get pegged just below the knees. So I'm just getting a little bit excited about doing this. Tonight I felt really strong. I felt like obviously I only did like 210 for 3 tonight, but that was without a belt, so with the hook grip as well. So I felt strong. I felt really strong. Not necessarily in terms of weight, but more so just with my form, getting tight before I begin the pull. And I'm realizing more and more about my deadlift, and in particular about some misalignments in my body now that I've swapped over to a neutral grip. I tend to take a lot more time on my setup now than I usually used to. I would just go in with a mixed grip, get the bar, find the bar, and extend my knees, and then sink back in like I was trying to push off the ground. But now with this neutral grip, because my upper back's not twisted around to compensate for funny things going on my hip and lower back, it takes me a little bit longer to get comfortable. So I tend to spend a little bit more time before I exhale, inhale, sink, and then start the pull. So I ended up doing 210. I went up a little bit heavier, but I was just gassed. So feeling strong, I shut it down. And straight after that, my training partner, Reese Archer, you can see him there, just said, I'm going to do some crazy shit on the glute ham raise with the earthquake bar. And he said, do you want in? So I just said, all right, let's do it. And this actually turned out to be a really cool exercise, a really cool way to use the glute ham raise, just because of that constant tension in your hamstrings. If you don't have that constant tension, if you just extend and get a lot of momentum when you're fully extended on the GHR with this bar, it tends to go everywhere. So this was really good, just a constant contraction of my hamstrings, and my hamstrings have felt really strong on my deadlift. I usually don't feel them contract as hard or work as hard to pull through and get the bar moving off of the bottom of the lift. So big shout out to Reese Archer for this one. Afterwards, just moved on to some ab exercises. I've had something funny going on with my pec. I think it's not so much my pec, but one of the intercostal joints in my ribs. Can't really do ab wheel or hanging leg raise at the moment, but just doing that instead. And then moved on to some of these back attack with some bands on the back attack, and went on to some reverse hypers after that, and basically that was it. Been dropping off my volume a bit, focusing more on intensity as we approach the ESP full meet comp, and hopefully everything comes together all right. Cheers guys.